They weren't too bad looking either. You know, not old and spotty the way you always picture them. Anyway, I'd listen to the crap about God and religion, and, we were always seated at their desk in the rectory. And then at some point, I'd just get up and go over to the other side of the desk and undo their pants. Most of them were pretty young. They would have gotten plenty of action on the outside if, they didn't go in for all that religious crap. It was pretty simple. I had it down to a science. You got to grab the shaft, and you lick the head a couple of times. And you take the balls in the other hand, and you go all the way down, and none of them were really that hung, so there wasn't much of a gag reflex, but you go all the way down a couple of times, really deep-throated, and just when they're about to get there, you pull back, and you keep stroking. You're always stroking, and you look them right in the eye, and you say, "Is this the way you like it, Father? Is this the way God wants me to do you?" Bam! They'd shoot every single time, right on cue. I figured that way, at least they were out of my mouth. I didn't have to swallow. I hated that. Hey, listen, you can call me a faggot if you want to. I don't really care. And some guys, they say to me, "Dude, how can you take another guy's dick in your mouth? That's disgusting." Yeah, right. But you'll take a used syringe from some meth head junkie covered in sores and you'll shove it into your arm. That's real clean. Yeah, that's real clean and proper. But God forbid you should take some virgin priest's dick in your mouth. Yeah, that's really bad. You know what? At least I got a dick. At least I got a dick. It's more natural to my body than some filthy syringe from a meth head. Anyway, I got through school really easy. I mean, I was a shit student, but everybody just looked the other way whenever I fucked up. I don't think it was because they were afraid I'd rat them out for the things we were doing. I mean, I wouldn't have. I think they just didn't want to lose access to really good head. Can't blame them. I got into drugs around the 9th grade. There was this one gym teacher. He really had it in for me and my best buddy, Patrick. He always kept us after school. Some bullshit trumped up charge, like, we didn't do enough pull-ups, or, we missed the ball. I don't know, some sort of bullshit. Always the same deal. We had to meet him in his office in the boys' locker room, right across from the showers. He'd make us come in there and drop our pants and pull our underwear down around our ankles. And then we'd stand there while he lectured us on the importance of physical discipline. He never once laid a hand on us. Not once. Like he just got off on the whole scene. I mean, I felt like a complete idiot, but my buddy Patrick, he'd just stand there with this really cocky grin on his face. I mean, that guy was hung like a horse, but I figured, he just enjoys showing off his meat. But finally, one day, I said to him, "Patrick, how do you do it without feeling like a total dick? How do you just stand there?" He says, "Put out your hand." So I put out my hand, and he dumps half a bottle of Dilaudid into the palm of my hand. He says, "There, that'll take care of it." He was right. He was right, it did. Yeah, I've been in love. Well, I thought I was. A woman, Charmaine. I met her at an ad agency that I used to work at. I started out in the mailroom, and I worked my way up to junior account executive. I was fueled on cocaine and heroin. First thing I did in the morning was light up a joint. I had a tumbler of vodka with me in the shower. I had at least 6 doctors writing me scripts for Valium, Xanax, Vicodin, Halcyon. Do you remember Halcyon? Whatever. I had all these paranoid delusions and these hallucinogenic visions of grandeur that everybody started taking for some sort of creative genius.